Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a rainy day, but a beautiful day. I'm alive and I'm grateful and thankful. Today I want to take some time just to reflect on the past 2 weeks of 2020. And the reason why I want to reflect on it is because most of the time, people who have come up with New Year's resolutions have given up or quit within 10 to 15 days of their decision to change or improve their situation. Now, that being said, I'm not here to criticize those that are quitters. I'm not here to criticize those that have given up. What I am here to do is to use myself as an example of how I'm working through challenges and difficulties so I don't quit. These past 2 weeks, I've had people say to me, you're not a person who has a sense of urgency. You don't have attention to detail. You're not seeing everything that needs to be done. You're only seeing what you need to finish. And I've had people say stuff like, when you get angry, you don't feel that you're willing to put forth the effort because you're frustrated, you're angry. And that's very true. I will not put forth the effort because I need to reflect on my emotions so I don't become reactive. I'd rather take time and pause and pace myself so I can be responsive to the situation. You see, different examples of my life and what I've gone through in the last 2 weeks of people criticizing my ability or using perception of my work ethic to define who I am when they haven't even tapped into who I am. You see, a lot of people don't realize that the more you criticize certain people, the more they're only going to give you what you criticize them on. You see, I will always maximize my potential, but I won't maximize my potential in the face of everyone because they don't deserve to even be around me to reap that understanding of what it's like to maximize my potential. I give people what they give me. My father always taught me this. He said, "What is your favorite car, Mark?" I said, "My favorite car is a Lamborghini." And he said, "How many of those do you see around every day?" I said, "Very few, Dad." And he goes, "You know why? It's because very few can afford it. And at the end of the day, you have to treat yourself like a prestige Lamborghini. Very few people deserve to know you. That's including family members, friends, bosses, associates. They don't have the luxury of getting to know you." And what does this all come back to? This all comes back to the fact that when you are being criticized on many different levels for things that are based on insecurities or people's judgments of you, you have to understand they don't have the right or the privilege to get to know you and be in your space. If they can't run a marathon with you where they pick you up when you're tired or when you're like, you just feel you can't take that next step, but they would rather shove you and push you down and kick you down and keep you down. You see, criticism is known for that. Criticism is known based on how it is said. It is not what you say, it's how you say it. So what am I trying to convey here, folks, in this short period of time with you is the fact that as I'm going through this 11-day, 10-day process in my mind of this criticism, I'm doing it with the intent of where do I need to improve to be better, but who am I willing to give that time to? And sometimes it might require a tough decision, like leaving a job or quitting a job, leaving that relationship. It might be a tough decision of, I don't want to be connected to that person anymore. I'll be their associate, but I just don't want to be connected to them where I need to be a part of their circle. Because the truth is, it only requires very few people to get to know you because they will genuinely love you, not for who you are and your faults and your mistakes, but they will love you for your character, your integrity, and your ability to keep on keeping on in the face of adversity. You see, ladies and gentlemen, 2020 is a year of the person. 2020 is the year of character. 2020 is the year of exposing the truth. And the truth may hurt, even coming from people towards me. I don't mind it because I have big enough shoulders to handle it. I will always process it. And I will always try to figure out how to learn from it. But the one thing I will not compromise is the speed of how to learn, because everybody's ability to interpret information and seek understanding of it takes time. The one thing that people lack in this world today is patience and the understanding of time. because they want it done now. They want to get it done now. They want you to learn it now. And yet, if there are people who want to run a sprint, they will never last, because this life is very challenging and very hard. And at the end of the day, you need to have the endurance and the mental capability and the mental toughness to get through each day, to learn, grow, and stay optimistic in the face of more negativity in the world. Because each day, it appears as if there is more negativity that you have to fight through. Not coming from towards you personally, but coming to you in just the news and the way of life. And you have to have something about you, some intestinal fortitude that you can dig deep and say, I'm going to live my life my way. And I'm going to stand up for myself and do it my way. You know what? I might lose here. I might fall here. I might fail here. But eventually, I'm going to get to where I need to get to, because I know that it's a process that I have to make progress, but I have to make sure that I am a marathon runner. Think about the message. I hope this helps everybody out there. Share it with all your friends out there. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. And most importantly, I'm not here to make money off of this. I'm just here to serve and help others out there. Please make sure this message gets out to people. And I'd love to be able to connect and respond to any messages or comments to this video. Have yourselves a powerful day and enjoy 2020 and understand what 2020 means to you. Take care.